New York City, for the very first time in its long history, hosting a round of international motorsport within the city limits.
5 red lights will come on, and when they go off, we will be racing in New York City. Away we go. Great start from Alex Lynn. Really electrifying start from Daniel Abt.
I'm hearing carbon fibre cracking
in the middle. Yes, lots of noise, lots of bits of damage.
Couple of spots.
Oh, and more trouble. That's Oliver Turvey going out wide with the turquoise highlights.
And there's Sam Bird having a look. Oh, I don't know,
Well, it
Sam.
didn't take long, did it, for him to have a bit of a lunge? Because now Rosenquist...
He's done him.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
He's got to get it through the corner,
Got him
though.
for the lead.
Fantastic. And there's John-Eric Byrne passing Heidfeld.
Up to third. Jev into third place, the Frenchman. Daniel Abt outbreaks himself, gives away the podium, or does he?
There's his teammate.
Lucas Di Grassi gets through. I was wondering whether he'd done it deliberately for Lucas Di Grassi, but Techeetah had
podium.
2 cars on the podium.
Princess here, you can get really close.
Rosenquist under real pressure. Di Grassi had a really good lunge.
Felix Rosenquist is defending. Hear him locking the tyres.
He's
round he
through
goes.
goes Di Grassi.
Oh no! I mean, that's Di Grassi just used the experience and it just suckered him into a mistake. Yep.
Felix, there's a black-orange flag for you. Black-orange flag for you. Please pit.
Close does he get?
Oh, well,
Wow.
he didn't. He picks up a space. It's victory in New York City for Sam Bird, the first man to win a race in the Big Apple.
Good on Sam. Excellent stuff, mate.
Winning tends to kind of put a shine on the evening.
Yeah, but the unusual thing is he's got to think about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here come the red lights. When they go out, the race is on. And away they go for race 2 of the Qualcomm New York City E-Prix, and already drivers are mixing it up on the clean line.
Here we go. Look to foul. Oh no!
Oh,
Trying to muscle. Oh wow, it worked.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Full
There you go.
energy.
There's the move.
Down the inside, ball squeezes. These two have been in this situation before.
Too many times before. He didn't leave him any more room. Bird,
Pace.
Sam.
Oh, brave down the inside.
Rosenquist will try the over-under. Oh, he's going to be passed by his teammate.
Is he? From a long way back. Wow. And then he's trying to stop. Oh, wow. No.
Hold for Alex Lynn on day 1. Victory on day 1 and day 2 for Sam Bird, who sweeps New York. And here come the Mahindra teammates.
Gasly.
Got Gasly in the middle of it.
And the
Gasly into
wall.
the fence.
And again, what happened there?
I'm only the second man to win both races in the weekend.
All 5 lights are on. We go green in New York City. Out wide goes Owen into the bank. The 2 Dragon cars take each other out. On board with Sam Bird, who's in 10th place now. So a few shuffles here, a few pit stops there for Lopez. And now here comes Bird. He's going to be up in the 9th position because he's got the inside line on Jerome D'Ambrosio. And he is through on the brace into the docked loop. Bird making his progress now. He's in 9th.
5 laps down, working lap 6. Pole sitter Sebastian Buemi is out front, now coming
And
under
here-
attack from Daniel Abt.
Through goes Abt into the lead of the E-Prix, down into turn 11. He came out of nowhere, was a long way back, but that shows you the pace in this Audi car. He cruises past Buemi like Tom Dillman in the Venturi, round the outside of Nelson Piquet. What a move from the young Frenchman, up into 3rd position. He is having such a race here in that Venturi. There goes Rosenquist up the inside of Da Costa into the Manhattan hairpin. Da Costa holds on, the 2 clumsily.
The problem is he can't get the lock in like a certain track guide and just use them as a barrier turn.
Here comes Byrne with a look to the inside. There it is. Jean-Eric Byrne up the inside of Sam Bird and through into 10th position ahead of his title rival. How has Lucas Di Grassi closed in on Daniel Abt? But they are now side by side coming down, and Di Grassi tries to squeeze his teammate. That is rude stuff from Lucas Di Grassi. Then through this quick left-hander at Bound Street. Does he fancy a look? Coming down into the left-hander here of the dock loop. Yeah, he's going for it, isn't he? Rosenquist covers, not enough though.
God, look at the dust. Keep your hands on the wheel, old son. Keep your hands on the wheel. Turn coming. Everybody. But it's not the way to do it.
Now, this is interesting because this is...
Jean-Eric Verne going past Lotterer.
Is that the move for the championship victory for Jean-Eric Verne? Up the inside, coming into the dock loop, and now he is in 5th place and in position to seal season 4 of ABB Formula E. But it's going to be Engel, the man who makes the move, coming down into, the dock loop, and it's a big lock-up. Bird's coming into the back of Prost as well. Still no moves made yet for Sam Bird.
Who has a 1.3-second lead on his teammate Daniel Abt.
Here he comes this time, Sam Bird, up the inside of Nico Prost. Decisive move from the Englishman, and that is 1 place gained up into 9th. As it stands, though, that is still not enough to keep the championship going until tomorrow. Alex Lin's in the wall, just as Maro Engel comes on the attack to try and go past, and he does go through.
Huge shot.
But Alex Lin has gone off at the fastest corner on the circuit at Bound Street. He's in the wall, and that is going to be a safety car.
That's a huge crash. That sums up the poor guy's season.
Oh,
Just lost the rear. Massive shot. And he lifted his head forward, which is what you do not want to do in a rear impact.
so
Great.
a red hook for the final time. The checker flag falls. De Grassi wins an Audi 1-2 in New York. But Jean-Eric Verne across the line in 5th place seals the season 4 Formula E championship. We go green in New York City, and what a good start from Lotterer and the other Techeetah of Verne. But Buemi cuts him off, and now the Techeetahs go for the inside line. And Verne lunges in, makes a bit of contact, splashes through a puddle, and leads the New York City E-Prix. The Techeetah into 1st place. Here comes Lotterer trying to go around the outside, and he's locked up. He's going to throw that position away to De Grassi, is he?
Nope.
Not quite. De Grassi crunches him from behind. And Andre Lotterer is under investigation for a jump start. To me, his was cut and dried. And Verne is under investigation too. Both Techeetahs under investigation for jumping the start, and this could be their team's title going down the drain in New York City. This is on board with Verne.
Watch the lights.
Yeah, he's followed Lotterer. Oh no. Disaster for Techeetah. And Lotterer has got past Buemi. So up into 2nd place goes Andre Lotterer, but is it going to count for anything? Techeetah 1 and 2. Full course yellow, D'Ambrosio's off as well. Has he been caught out by the full course yellow? Those two collide. Filippi into the back of Da Costa, and then Filippi comes back in front of D'Ambrosio, so there's nothing really D'Ambrosio could have done. And Lotterer has just been given a 10-second stop and go time penalty. How long is this going to feel?
Hours.
And no further action after investigation for Jean-Eric Verne. And that is lucky stuff for Techeetah. When he looked to the inside, De Grassi saw the move. De Grassi took the move.
Lovely move by Lucas De Grassi. That's him at his best, tearing through the field.
Okay, 5th as it stands, Audi would win the team's championship. Here comes Daniel Abt up the inside of Sebastian Buemi. There's nothing Buemi can do to stop the Audi coming past, and that puts a real strong hand for Audi. Oh, and they're up the inside. What a move that is. Felix Rosenquist going through past Nelson Piquet. Heidfeld trying to follow him through, so perhaps Piquet has developed a problem in that Jaguar.
Here they come.
Into the pits, though, come the race leaders, Jean-Eric Verne. So close. De Grassi will have to be so careful on his pit release here.
The release is going to be critical, coming out of different sides of the garage.
Away goes Verne. I think it was a slow one from Verne.
No, still got it.
Oh, just out in front, and the top 3 remain in that order. As it stands, Audi win the championship by 4 points. And here's Buemi using the fan boost. Not quite close enough to Daniel Abt, is he? Tries to send the dummy towards the inside. Commitment from Buemi. Sliding, and through. Buemi up into 3rd place. Daniel Abt drops to 4th. That gesticulates with his hand, and that smiles for Techeetah, because that makes the swing a little smaller. Coming into the left-hander, look how close. Oh, they hit him! They hit! Jean-Eric Verne holds the lead for now, but De Grassi is pushing him all the way, literally. The damage on the front of De Grassi's car. There's a damage on the camera on Jean-Eric Vergne's car. He's knocked it out of focus. And here comes Lotterer past Sarrazin. 10th place now for Andre Lotterer in the Techeetah. And look how close he is to the back of Sam Bird. Here was the move on Sarrazin. He caught him so fast. This is on board with Bird. Looking back to Lotterer. 9th and 10th places. Meanwhile, Piquet's got back past Heidfeld, but this is the battle for the team's championship going on here, and Lotterer swoops around the outside of Sam Bird. That means if Buemi passes apt, Techeetah win the championship. Vergne's going to win the title, as he did yesterday. He's going to win the race, too, but he's not going to take the team's championship. Down to the final corner now. A stunning 4th season of ABB Formula E comes to an end with Jean-Eric Vergne, the champion, winning. But it's 2nd and 3rd for Audi, and it is the team's championship for Audi. Jean-Eric Vergne is the driver's champion and wins the final race in New York City. Daniel Abt and Lucas de Grassi and Alan McNish wrap up the team's championship for Audi.